With a defined process, you never skip steps. It doesn't matter where the customer's at. You don't just jump to the next step. So if you walk in and you're selling whatever product and the customer says, "Oh, I just looked at this. I'd love to buy, from you. Tell me what your services do." But in advance of that, you normally go through a series of diagnostic questions to help identify where the customer's at. You can't just skip to the benefits. Everything has to be in order. I relate it to classic Nintendo. I'm a big fan of Mario Brothers, Mario 3, one of the greatest games ever made in my personal professional opinion. And in Mario 3, if you skip boards, you haven't gone through every level to gain the necessary guys and skills, and suddenly you're at the hardest levels because you've warped to the final board or the final guy. You've got a couple of warp zones and you're at the end. You've got no guys built up. You haven't developed any of the skill to get good, and you can't beat the game that way. Sales is the same way. You can't just jump to the end because you feel like the prospect might be there. Even if they say they're ready to buy and to jump to the end, you still need to go through that same series of questions, the same process. You have to build the foundation so that when you get to those transitional moments to close, they don't feel like it's this big surprise and overwhelm. They feel like they're there, but most of the time they're not there and they're not ready. So don't jump to the end if they start talking about they're ready to move forward until you've gone through every step in your process in order and you've made sure they understand and you understand their situation.